Hey y'all, it's Maddie. So, as you can tell, I've already started doing my makeup, but I wanted to do a full glam tutorial for you guys. So, I went ahead and got like the most time consuming part out of it. But I will go ahead and tell you what I did use on my face so far. And I started with the City Color Primer Oil. It's a very good priming oil. And then I mixed two different foundations. I used the foundation by Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Soft Ivory is the shade I used. And then I mixed that with the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Enhancer. If you're not big on mixing foundations, I didn't used to be either. But this one right here is amazing to mix with just about any foundation. That's usually I mix everything. And then after I did my foundation, I used my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. And this is a really great concealer, a little bit on the expensive side, but it lasts forever and it works wonders. And then I went in with my Airspun loose face powder and baked that on. And while I was baking, I used my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown. And that's pretty much as far as I got. I'm going to be using a couple of different palettes for my eyeshadow. Get all my eyeshadow brushes out. I'm going to be using this one, which is the Tarteist Pro palette. And it's a very pretty, as you can see, I've used it a lot. Very pretty neutrals, I guess. And I'm also going to be jumping back and forth between that one and the Revolution Mermaids Forever palette, which is also a very beautiful palette. It has more crazy colors in it. And then, after using those two, I may jump in with the NYX Happy Birthday palette, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorites. So, that's where we're going with that today. And I just wanted to do like a glam look for you guys. I haven't really done that a whole lot, so bear with me. I'm going to start with my Tarte palette, and I'm just going in with the shade Vintage, this one right here, and I'm just going to put that on my entire eyelid just to create a soft base on there and to keep that concealer that you put on your eyelid from creasing. You don't want your eyeshadow to roll and crease and all of that, so I'm just gonna cover that up real good. Can't really see it because it's like a skin color, but and then after that, I'm gonna go in with my super fluffy blending brush. And if you guys follow my Instagram, it's Mads and Lex Makeover, and the bio is amazing, so be sure and read it. And I'm going to go in with the shade Maud, which is, that's awkward, which is this purpley pinky color right there. And I'm just going to blend that on the entire crease and up towards the eyebrow. And once you get that blended in the way you like it, remember, blending is your best friend. Blending is my cardio. There you go. Blend it very well. You don't want to not blend, because if you don't blend, it's just gonna be a mess. Please, 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 please blend. It's my favorite word, blending. After you get that on there, you're gonna take your NYX Happy Birthday palette. Whoopity-doo-dah. I love this thing. I love this palette. It's my favorite. And you're gonna get your, where's it at? This one. It's an angled blending brush. And I'm using this shade right here, which is like a purpley, not really purpley, like a reddish rust color. And you're just going to take that and get it on your brush and just kind of blend at the bottom of what you just put on your eye. You don't want to blend this throughout the whole blending where you just blended, because you just want it to create kind of a smoother transition to the lower lid, because you're gonna go in with some sparkles in a moment. After you've done that, you're gonna take, I don't really want to use this palette. Put it back. You're gonna take your small blending brush. It's very teeny tiny. And you're gonna get this shade right here, dark purpley color, and go on the edges or the corners with that shade, just to create more of a smoked out look. And don't worry, you're gonna blend this, so it's not gonna look like that. Okay, so once you have that on your eyelid, you're going to take your blending brush that you've already used and just blend that in better so that it's not such a huge difference, because you don't want it to be. You don't want people to be able to tell that you have 3 separate shades of eyeshadow in your eye. See there? Blended perfectly. Oh, let's leave that. And once you're done with that, you're going to want to take your concealer again, and let me readjust here. Okay. You're going to want to take your concealer, and I use just like a regular, I guess a angled brush. I guess that's what it's called. And I just put it on the ends of it, like so. And I go in and get that eyelid. See, just cover that. It does not have to be perfect, because honestly, you're just going to put some eyeshadow over it. And you're going to blend it better anyways, so it doesn't have to be perfect. For the eyeshadow that I'm going to put over it, because I'm also going to go in with some glitter, I'm going to use the Naked Desert Sunset It's a very, very sparkly. You can't really tell by looking at it, but it's pretty sparkly and pigmented. And I'm just going to use this. It's actually a concealer brush, but no. I'm just going to use that to put it over, just to pack it in. And it's just like a rose gold color, kind of. Just pack it in on your eyelid. See there? Packed in. And then you're going to take your blending brush again, and you're just going to blend the corners and the top of that edge, because you don't, once again, don't want it to be a huge difference between, you know, the transitions. Then you're going to take that same brush and do it on the other eye. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see. I think I have the mirror in front of my face too much. Okay. I'm just going to pat the excess off. You're not really blending this. You're just taking the excess off so it's not so blotchy. Then you're just going to do the same thing with that Desert Sun sparkle here. And take your blending brush again and blend that also, so it's not a huge difference. Okay, what did I do with that? Oh, it's up here. I lose everything, but it's cool. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna get your glitter out. I have a bag for everything. Okay, so I just have some NYX glitter and glitter primer. This is what the primer looks like. It's beautiful. And this is my glitter. 3 different shades. Clear, purple, rose gold. The clear's almost out. And what I'm going to do with this today is I'm actually going to mix the clear and the rose gold. I've done it a couple of times, and I really liked the outcome of it. So that's what I'm going to do today. As I get glitter all over my room. Alright. Put that over there. Get out my trusty brush that I mix my glitter with. And I don't know, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you can really see this. I don't want to dump it, but it's really sparkly. Okay. So, and the brush that I use to do all of my glitter stuff is this. Let me just clean this off a little bit. This angled eyeliner brush. It's the Ulta brand. It's actually a really awesome brush. I really like it. I will be using this one for the glue. And this Wet n Wild, I think it's basically the same thing. It's just a different shape. And it's Wet n Wild. I don't know if you can read that. Oh well. So, the glitter glue, what I do with it is I just put it on the top of my hand. Like, just enough to what I think will get most of my eye covered. And if not, you can always get some more. So, no biggie. And I'm just going to take that. And I'm going to put that everywhere that I just put that rose, that sunset, desert sunset stuff. But you got to do it in sections. Because if you don't, it's going to dry and your glitter's not going to stick. And you want your glitter to stick. So you have to kind of take it. It's very time consuming to do glitter. But glitter is life, so. Okay, so after you get the glitter on one eye, I always take my blending brush, wherever it is, and I'll blend that a little bit so that there's not so much glitter on the upper lid, and you kind of get that excess glitter off. And then I go in and do my second eye. I don't know why, but I always think that my left eye is so much harder to do. I made a big mess with some glitter. Oh well. Okay, so now that you have that done, I always go in with my eyeliner, and I use the pencil eyeliner on the bottom, which is just Rimmel waterproof black kohl eyeliner. It's just normal old eyeliner. And then on the top I use the Maybelline Line Stiletto. That is the only one that I have learned that does not, it doesn't take forever to get that precise line that you want for a winged eyeliner. So there's that. It's the best one I have. And I've used a lot of liquid eyeliners. And people a lot of times are scared to use the liquid eyeliners, but not me. I love a good liquid eyeliner. I'm just brushing the bake off and putting a little extra powder on the places that didn't get baked so that it's good and mattified. I have glitter all over the place, all over my desk, all over it. Okay, so I'm just going to do one eye so that I can wrap this video up for you guys because I don't want it to be too long and get boring and whatnot. So I'm just going to do the one eye right now just to give you guys the feel of what it's going to look like when you're done. Okay, so I just lined my waterline with the kohl liner. And that's all I do with it. And then I go in with my Maybelline Stiletto. I gotta have my brush to do the precise lines on it. Where I got that glitter on my eye, it's taking a lot of eyeliner. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my mascara. And I just curled my eyelashes. And I use 2 different kinds of mascara. People think that that's gonna make your eyelashes clump. It's not, I promise. If you do it right, it won't. I'm going in with the Essence Get Big Lashes. I got it at Ulta. It's like $4. Super cheap. And it works good. So, there's that. And I'm just going to coat the lashes really good with that. And then go back behind it and go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just going to coat the top and bottom really good with that also. And you're done with that look on the eyes. All you're going to do is add your blush and contour and highlighter. And the blush that I use, I actually make my own. I use several different products to do that. I have not... I don't have time to go through that right now, but that's what I use for the blush. The contour, I use the Lorac Pro palette. I don't think they even make that anymore, but it is the bomb. And then for highlight, I use Urban Decay Afterglow in the shade Aura. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again later. Bye!